Okay, so our topic for today is workplace harassment. What is harassment? Harassment is an illegal behavior towards a person that causes mental or emotional suffering, which includes repeated unwanted contacts without a reasonable purpose, insults, threats, touching, or offensive language. There are many research that has been found regarding this issue. Hence, from previous research, these are some of the main causes and factors that contribute to harassment. First, the power relationship and authority. Next, credibility and victim blaming. And the third factor is discrimination and prejudice. Let's dive deeper in every of these factors to get a better understanding of why this issue is happening in the workplace. What does it mean by power relationship and authority? Previous studies state that hierarchical systems and men in positions of authority, such as management, have a tendency to treat their subordinates with contempt and lack empathy, which makes them to get off harassment. This shows that someone who is from a high position in an organization tends to use their power to threaten other employees and harass them in order to fulfill their desire. The next factor is credibility and victim blaming. We can see that when someone is getting harassed, other people tend to blame the victim because of their clothing, even though it is actually the offender that has committed the crime. It reinforces a culture of harassment, downplays the experience of victims, and might deter others from coming forward with reports of harassment. And the last factor that contributes to harassment is discrimination and prejudice. Discrimination may occur based on various factors, including race, color, religion, sex, national origin, or other protected characteristics. An example that has been portrayed in a research is that females do not have the potential to become independent individuals, causing them to be the target of harassment. As we have discussed, harassment is an action that can lead to mental and emotional suffering. Hence, let's explore more about the impacts on the victim in terms of cognitive, emotion, and physical. First, I will be explaining about cognitive impacts that the victims may have experienced. The victim may lose self-esteem as well as losing interest in everyday life. Besides that, a research also stated that there will be an increase in self-guilt due to the victim blaming culture, thinking as if they were the one who causes it. Other than that, research also stated that harassment may result in feeling helplessness and lack of control over the situation. Move on to the next impact, which is the emotions impact towards the victim. The effect of this issue has been proven to be the cause of the victim to develop depressive symptoms, anxiety, and post-traumatic disorder, which is PTSD. It is also stated that people with PTSD are often filled with negative reactions like anger, fear, and blaming themselves for what happened. Hence, we can see from here that harassment brings a serious impact towards the individual's emotion. Harassment will not only affect one's cognitive and emotion, it will even give consequences impact on their physical. Firstly, weight loss and a loss or a gain of appetite due to emotional impacts such as depression and anxiety. Besides that, people that are dealing with PTSD may have difficulty in sleeping and breathing. It will eventually lead to headaches, nausea, and insomnia. Consequences of all of this will cause the victim to have low productivity at their workplace and decrease their job performance. So, how can we make sure to overcome this issue from continuously happening in the workplace? Okay, the first strategy that can be implemented by one organization is leadership, accountability, and workplace culture. Because I believe a leader plays an important role in creating a positive environment, especially a harassment-free culture. Next, an organization should implement this strategy in creating a zero tolerance harassment policy. Through the implementation and enforcement of this zero tolerance harassment policy, the company shows that it is committed to giving all workers a secure, courteous, and welcoming work environment. Furthermore, harassment training programs should be conducted by every organization in order to overcome this issue. It can definitely increase the awareness and help the employees to get a better understanding about their rights, responsibilities, and legal compliance. Implementing harassment training programs demonstrates an organization's commitment to maintaining a safe and respectful workplace. Last but not least, an organization should also establish an effective complaint procedure. This is to ensure the employees that if the situation occurs, there is a place for them to go and take action on it. That is all from this video. I hope it will give you some new knowledge and helps you to overcome this situation if it ever happens to you in the workplace. Stay safe and stop harassment.